Huck and Jim called for each other, but the fog was too thick, and even though Huck tried to follow Jim's voice, they were lost from each other.
Jim! Jim, where'd you go, Jim? Jim! Jim, where are you? Oh no, I can't see him through the fog. Jim! Jim, where'd you go? Jim! Jim! Jim, where are you? Jim! Huck! Huck, where are you, Huck? Huck! Fog everywhere, I can't see nothing. Huck!
Jim was crushed. He thought he'd never see Huck again. But later on, when the fog had passed, Huck woke up and saw Jim in the distance.
Jim? Jim, have I been asleep? Why didn't you stir me?
Goodness gracious. Is that you, Huck? You dead? You ain't drowned? You back again? It's too good for true, honey. It's too good for true. Let me see it, child. Let me feel of you. No, you ain't dead. You's back alive and sound. Just the same old Huck. The same old Huck. Thanks to goodness.
What's the matter with you, Jim? I don't remember no fog or getting separated, and none of that nonsense. You must have been drinking or had a wild dream. Yous and I's been on this craft the whole time.
Huck Finn, you look me in the eye. You look me in the eye, Huck. Ain't you been gone away?
Jim, you've got to believe me. I haven't left this here raft, same as you haven't.
Jim pondered this for a while. He was still very confused. He was sure he had not dreamed up all the fog, but he trusted Huck, so he tried hard to believe him.
Well, looky here, boss. They's something wrong, they is. Is I me? Or who is I?
Well, Jim, I think you's a tangle-headed fool. I've been here the whole time, and there weren't no fog, we ain't no getting lost, and there ain't no ghosts.
Well then, I reckon I did dream a Huck, but dog my cats if it ain't the most powerfulest dream I ever see. And I ain't ever had no dream before that tired me out like this one. I is sorry, Huck. I do suppose it is my fault for doubting you, and I knows that you would never pull something on me like this.
Jim knew he hadn't dreamt up the fog. He saw all the rubbish on the raft and knew Huck had lied to him.
What do they stand for? I was gonna tell you. When I got all wore out with work and with calling for you and went to sleep 'cause my heart was most broke because you was lost and I didn't care no more what became of me or the raft. And when I wake up and find you back again, all safe, I was the happiest I could have been. How could you made me a fool like this, Huck?
Huck knew what he did was wrong, but it took him 15 minutes before he was able to humble himself to a slave such as Jim. But he did it.
Jim, I has realized I have wronged you, and it was low of me to do such thing as this, and I was truly sorry for it. You has learnt me a lesson, and I won't do anything like this ever again to you, Jim.
Jim was still angry, but he knew most people would not humble themselves to a slave. So Jim decided to forgive him.
Well, honey, I guess I was gonna have to forgive you. I know this here was something real hard to do just now, admitting your wrong to someone like me. I just want you to know how much I do care for you, and we's got to be good together since our journey is a long one to come.
Jim, I really do care about you, and I know I was wrong here. I'm just happy we still all right together.
We is definitely good as can be now, Huck.
And with this, Huck and Jim continued their journey. Huck showed an important character growth in this scene through humbling himself to someone who society believes is not important.
Okay.
We're gonna video all this.
Jim, you've got to believe me. I haven't left this here raft.
Is that it?
Yeah.
But looky here, Jim.
One.
Well, looky here, boss. They's something wrong, they is.
Don't laugh. Well, Jim, I think you's a tangle-headed fool. I ain't seen no fog. There ain't no... Oh, shoot, I forgot. There ain't no... Get lost. And I ain't...
Dang it.
Don't worry, we can clip that.
Jim, I just has realized I've wronged you. It was low of me to do such a thing as this. And I... Your weird thing...
Can you see the phone in the camera? Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.